Hey guys, this is Maxim from askMax. First of all, thank you for joining askMax, and let me tell you why I decided to create that site. I was the very first Apex.world member of the year, and the reason why is because I basically answered 1,000 questions that year on Slack. And as you might know, this is really my passion and this is what I like to do. I've also recently become a freelancer about 6 months ago, and I found out that there is a lot of time going into full-time projects, and so I have less and less time for answering questions, which is my passion. So now I tried this new approach to make a living out of it. First of all, who is askMax for? And the answer is really simple. Everybody. Everybody can use askMax. If you're a pro developer and you're in a project, you might not know everything. Maybe you have some CSS problems to solve or some complicated constellation inside Apex. You can simply use my service. It's also completely anonymous, so nobody will ever know that you ask me questions, unless you tell them, of course. It's also for beginners, because as you know, Apex is really simple to learn, but you might come to a point where you are stuck on something, and most of the times it's only going to be a couple of hints here and there to keep you going on. Even if you're in a project and you're not sure if your architecture approach is the valid one, or if your solution is the best idea, or if there's even a better solution to solving your problem, this is where I'll be coming into play. I can also do trainings, coaching, I can build plugins for you if you'd like me to. So whenever you need me, I'm here with my service, askMax. It should also be very easy for you to book me on a small budget, because I came up with this quarters approach where one quarter is $25, which is a quarter of 100, and it's also a quarter of an hour, so 15 minutes. And you don't need to have any contract nor go through negotiations, which you usually have to. You'll see it's very easy. You can also buy quarters upfront if you'd like, but you actually won't be paying until you confirm my offers and that you get the solutions to your questions. All right, let's have a look at how it works. After you've logged into askMax, you will see these 4 tabs. You will also be able to see how many quarters you currently have. The first tab is where you will be able to ask me questions. The second one, the dashboard, is where you will be able to see the list of all the questions asked and answered, as well as the list of all their statuses. The next tab, the quarters one, is going to be where you will be able to get additional quarters. And the last one is going to be your profile. This is where, for example, you will be able to edit your information as well as change your profile picture. All right, so let's go ahead and create our first question. First thing you will need to do is give it a title. It's also really easy to upload an image as well as to include a code snippet to your question. One thing that is really important for you and for me is make it easy for me to help you, which means explain your question as good as possible. The best thing that you can do is create an example on apex.oracle.com to show me your problem. If for some reason you're not able to reproduce the issue over there, what you can do is make a short video of it and show it to me. Then what you'll need to do is give me all the information about your environment. So what version of Apex you're using, what theme you're using, and what version you are using for it. Then you'll be able to create your question. Once you do, you will be receiving an email that will confirm that your question was received. You will also be getting an email for each step of the process we will be going through. It could be a discussion back and forth so that I get more details about your problem. Then, once I have all the details I need, I will be evaluating your question and sending you the evaluation for it. So the clearer the question is, the more sure I am of the solution, and so the less contingency I need to be including in the evaluation. So I could reply back to you and say, well, this one is a simple one. It would only cost you 1 quarter, which would mean that basically it's going to be a free question because you already got a free quarter from when you registered. So I make an evaluation, and let's say in this case it's going to be 3/4. Then you can say, okay, go ahead, I approve the evaluation. And then I would start working on the answer. And only when I would be giving you back the answer that the quarters would be taken away. The most important thing here is that it's fixed price. So if I say 3/4, it's 3/4. If it takes me more than that after that, it's my problem. So you can be 100% sure that whatever is evaluated is what you will be paying for. So this is an example of a back and forth discussion you could be having with me regarding a question you have, along with its corresponding evaluation. My answers to you are going to be mostly videos where I show you how I solve the problem, along with code snippets I've been using and maybe even an example for it. If you provided an example over on apex.oracle.com, I will also fix it there. So I show you a video where you not only get the solution to your problem and you don't understand what's happening, but where I also try to teach you and explain you what's happening so that you get something out of it. Alright guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed the service, and let me know if you have any more questions. I'll be happy to talk to you.